Well, hello, Internet. It is November the 14th. It's 2:49 here in the great state of Arkansas. And uh, I just posted on my Facebook page on a couple of TTM groups that I've got this channel. And they come here and see me rip open some envelopes. And here are some tips on how to get some uh, good TTM autographs. If you're here for that reason, if you're here because of that, well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, Again, this is just something I'm just trying out, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, according to the pictures, they did not tell a lie. Returns from Friday, or since Friday, I should say. Uh, I understand I send a whole lot more than most people do. Um, I've got time, and I guess the mental illness to be able to do all the things. But I've got a ton of them. I'm going to try to keep these videos short, a 10-minute range, so um, you can go through them quickly. You don't have to watch all at once. And I'll just have multiple parts, I guess, of them. The one thing I wanted to start a topic on real quick is death. I said this in an earlier video that TTM necessarily deals with death and dying and illness, and that's probably not a direction you thought this video was going to take. But I think everyone who sends cards or other items to be signed by old timers is invariably going to run up against a time when they send something off and then they read in the news that this person has passed away or that this person is sick. Um, and I sometimes, maybe it's just my ADD, but I'll sit in my bed at night and I'll think, I've got to get these guys and these ladies before they get too old or they get too infirm. Um, if anything, COVID showed us how fragile some of these older folks are. We lost dogs, or them. We lost like 6 Hall of Famers during COVID. I remember were sent. I know Bob Gibson, Don Sutton, Tom Seaver. They all passed away recently. We lost Brooks Robinson. Some of these guys who just are the legends of the game. Some were great TTMers, some were not, but that doesn't matter. It's the fact that they're no longer even available to do a paid signing, and for us to be able to appreciate their body of work. Um, the same goes for people who are ill. One particular person, not one of the 4 sports, but tennis legend Martina Navratilova is battling cancer. I got a couple of her uh, signed cards a couple of months ago, thankfully. But if she's taken battling cancer or chemotherapy, that certainly is not TTM responses are not high on her list. Um, you'll occasionally also get you'll mail to an old timer and his or her wife or his wife or her husband or whatever will send you a letter back saying this person has got dementia or this person has Alzheimer's. They're unable to sign, or this person has Parkinson's, and it's unfortunate. So, I guess the main takeaway is to try to do your research if you're sending off to some old timers. Um, Make it on Google, see if they're still alive or if they're ill. The forum that I use, sportscardsforum.com, uses uh, they note as soon as they can on the player's page if the person was passed or not. But again, it just relies upon word of mouth. So, in any event, that's the lesson for death and dying. Um, Sometimes you're not going to get your cards back, folks. And sometimes that person that you really want to get to sign your item, your card, your ball, is just not going to be able to. Anyway, my dogs are really, really annoying right now. I'm going to put this on pause. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My dogs were barking at someone outside. And with that delightful topic now out of the way and explained, let's break into some of these cars. I got about 5 minutes left until we hit the 10-minute mark. So let's start with a one card from San Diego. And we are pulling out. Oh, I wonder when I was going to get his. Mark Pryor. Uh, Remember one of my favorite Cubs teams of all time, the 2003 Cubs team. Heartbreaking Cubs team. Heartbreaking. But boy, I love that. I love that team. Um, Mark is a pitching instructor for the Dodgers. Very well regarded pitching instructor, obviously. He was several years. Hold on. That dog. Anyway, he's been there several years for the Dodgers. His roster of the talent that he's coached is pretty phenomenal. I mean, Clayton Kershaw for one is the obvious uh, Dodger pitcher that comes up with, but he doesn't. He'll sign just about everything, but he normally will not sign during the season. So after that, a lot of the big leaguers they'll send out bunches after the season's ended if they've gotten home. From, I guess for him, San Diego. This is from Honolulu. All right, former major leaguer Chuck Carey. Here he is in I guess it's a 91 tops with the Yankees. Pretty solid signature. Did a really good job of centering it on the white pinstripe jersey as opposed to signing it out in the blackened area. I've gotten several from Chuck in the past. It's that building, and he's always very reliable. And this is also, I just took a peek from San Diego, and like I said, Mark Pryor comes in bunches. That's a pretty funny one. One of the power ups from way back when for Upper Deck. Also got Lumber and Leather, serial number 157 out of 2000. It's pretty nice. And then a Skybox, also a very nice card. Mark uses a very thin Sharpie, very exact definition or defined signature. Like I said, top notch guy. Can't believe he got hurt on the base paths back in '03. Just kind of derailed his career. All right. So this is good from Indianapolis. I got my second card from Scott May, former, where did he go? Yeah, Indiana Star. His son, what was his name? Sean May. Last, what, 10 years or so, won a championship with Carolina. I'm not sure if he's still in the league or not, but Scott's pretty great. This is actually signed in a kind of a silver, or maybe goldish, sharpish paint pen, if you can see that. Um, Weirdly enough, it's on kind of the lighter part. You kind of, if you're signing with a shiny pen or a colder pen, you kind of like that on the back, black or darker background. But I mean, certainly not going to complain. There's one from Charleston, West Virginia. Oh, that's nice. The first of four of the quad. Who is this? Dave Augustine. Dave's a really solid signer. Next up, I'm going to go to probably Pepe Manuel. He'll sign for $5 or so. I think you have to get him Dominican or Puerto Rico. Then go after John Scott. He signs for 5. And of course, Jim Rice, the Hall of Fame outfielder, will sign for 20. But all in all, if you can get the quad with a Hall of Fame rookie card, that's not bad. Santa Clarita, California. And we got, oh, this is a nice one. John Sally of the Pistons fame and I guess NBA commentator, talking head network. And I don't think I've ever gotten a Tom Sally back from him. But I saw that he was biting in another when I was scanning the forum, and I wondered if I would get one. This is pretty nice. It says 4-time NBA champ. Some people like to notarize, or not notarize, but like little inscriptions and stuff. I can take it or leave it, but it's kind of neat when they do it. So anyway, well, we're at 10 minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out of this video. I'll repost part two here shortly. Thanks.